In this practice, we'll focus on the knees. I'll talk you through a sequence of exercises and postures that will help to strengthen and stretch the muscles supporting the knee joint. We'll begin in a seated position, and I want you to have something like a folded towel or a blanket or a folded or rolled yoga mat to use it as a support for your knees. Okay, I'm going to pull pants up a little bit so you can see better what I'm doing. We'll begin with a gentle massage of patella, the kneecap. So I want you to hold your kneecap with your thumb and index finger, very gently press it. Relax your legs, and then move it from side to side. Let's do it on the other side. So again, holding with thumb and the index finger on either side of the kneecap and just gently move it from side to side. Okay, now you want to bring your fingers right underneath your knee and to very gently dig into it, and we'll massage it, gently digging deeply in all the way up the hamstrings. Then slowly moving down again, keeping your fingers in the center, gently pressing in all the way down to the knee, and again back up. Down to the knee. Let's do it one more time. And other side. So again, the 8 fingers go just behind the knee. You want to gently press it in and then move your fingers up the hamstrings. Back down to the knee, up again, one more, and release. I want you to keep attention to the kneecap and make sure that the kneecaps are pointing up and forward. They are not moving to the center, not moving out. You can bring hands by your sides, draw the shoulder blades together, and here when you're ready, point the toes, hold it, and flex, and hold, point, and flex. And keep going very slowly. Try to keep the sit bones, knees and ankles in one plane so the feet are slightly separated. And don't do it too fast. You want to hold it as you flex. You want to hold it as you point. Let's do a few more rounds. One more. Okay, now hold the back of your right thigh. Straighten up your spine, engage abdominal muscles, and here work with your breath. As you inhale, gently extend your leg forward And on the exhale, slowly bring your knee back towards the chest. Be very mindful here and try to keep again your knee and ankle in one plane as you move. Inhale forward, the foot is flexed. Exhale, knee back toward the chest. And we'll go to the other side. Holding back of your left thigh, here again engaging back muscles, abdominal muscles. Keeping your knee and ankle in one plane as you move. On the inhale, extend your leg forward. Exhale, knee to the chest, slowly and mindfully. Let's go for one more. Okay. And from here you can put the blanket, towel or mat aside. And we'll come up to the standing position. Trying to position your heels directly under the sit bones. So we're trying to stack the bones on top of each other so that the joints are supported by the muscles around them, and just the energy can flow freely through the joints and the bones. So first, let's focus on the position of the feet. Very often, incorrect position of the feet has a huge effect on the knees. And if your feet are not positioned correctly, you're putting unnecessary tension on very particular parts of your knee joint. So first, let's begin by spreading the toes out as much as you can. You can place your hands on the hips for now. Lengthen sides, body, lift the chest. And look down at your feet. And here I want you to lift your toes off the floor. So it's very important to engage your feet so that the weight is equally distributed across the feet. So there are four corners you want to engage. And it's the mound of the big toe, the mound of the little toe, outer heel, and inner heel. When you press down those four corners, your feet will get really energized. And not only your feet, but also muscles surrounding your ankles and shins will get energized as well, activated. So let's hold it here for a few moments. You can look down at the kneecaps as well. Make sure that the kneecaps are pointing straight up. You don't want them to be turned in or turned out. Straight forward. And with the toes lifted off the floor, let's take a few deep breaths in here. Knees slightly bent, avoiding overextension of the joints. And with your next exhale, slowly release your toes. And as you inhale, lift them up and try to bring a little bit more weight onto your heels. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Weight back onto your heels again. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. One more. Exhale. Inhale, up. And exhale, release. Now from here we'll take a warrior two pose, Virabhadrasana 2. If you're not very familiar with this asana, you can use the edge of your mat and that will help you align your feet correctly. Okay, so let's have the left foot pointing straight forward. The edge of the mat goes just through the middle of the inner arch of the foot. Now the right foot, let's point it all the way out. And be generous with your stance. If you go too close together, your knee will be going beyond the ankle as we move into the posture, and that's not healthy. So stepping the feet a little bit further out. And here just place your hands on the hips. The regular warrior two is with your arms stretched out, but we'll be focusing particularly on the knee. So we'll keep that version with hands around the hips. Okay, so here I want you to take a look again at your front knee. And make sure that your knee is positioned exactly above the ankle, which means it's not moving in or it's not moving out. So for most people, the knee should be pointing somewhere towards the third or fourth toe of the front foot. So here as you keep your hands on the hips, with the inhalation, slowly straighten your leg. And as you exhale, bend the knee. Keeping the movement in one plane again. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. And do it very slowly and mindfully. Don't go past the ankle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. That's our fourth repetition. We'll do a few more here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. This time staying here with your knee exactly above the ankle. Engage your abdominal muscles. Press down through your feet. And now with the next inhalation, I want you to very slowly lift your right heel off the floor. Exhale, release. Try to keep your knee above the ankle as you do it. It's as if someone was pulling you by a string attached to your knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Now gently straighten the front leg. Turn the toes in so that the outer edge of the foot is parallel with the top of your mat, and the edge of your mat goes directly through the center of the inner arch. Now let's go to the left foot, turn it out. The edge of the mat goes through the very center of the foot. Place your hands on the hips again. Gently draw the shoulder blades together to open the chest. And when you're ready, very slowly bend your front knee and bring it exactly above the ankle. Let's work with the breath here. Inhale, straighten your leg. Movement happening in one plane. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A few more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Engaging abdominal muscles, pressing down through the feet. With your next inhalation, lifting the left heel up. Exhale, release. Inhale. exhale, inhale, exhale, and one more, inhale, and exhale. Point the toes forward, here to heel, toe to toe, back to the center. Thank you for joining me for the short practice for the knees. I hope it's helpful and your knees feel a little bit more stable. If you enjoyed the practice, please leave a comment, a thumb up, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me, and see you again. Namaste.